Welcome to Off the Record with Sharon Stewart, featuring the best in local rock and the stories behind the sound. Let's go off the record.
Hey, welcome to the podcast where the volume's always up, stories are always good, and the talent is homegrown. I'm Sharon Stewart. Today we're talking about a music festival that started in a garage, literally, and has grown into one of the most exciting grassroots rock events in our region. I'll be joined by BarageFest team members Eric Lemon and Ian Wuldov to talk about how it all got started. But first, we're kicking things off with one of the bands lighting up the BarageFest stage this year. It's a psychedelic rock group out of Clarion called the Keep It Downs. Now, their sound is a fearless blend of blues, funk, folk, and metal, and their energy is all about fun, freedom, and musical chemistry. It's a full episode, and it's all off the record. Here we go. So we are talking today on Off the Record with the Keep It Downs. Actually, I've got Will and Caleb in the studio. You got a couple of other guys who couldn't make it.
Yeah, Brandon's working a real job right now.
Could we start with the name, the Keep It Downs? I mean, imagine somebody was hollering from, maybe your mom was screaming at you guys.
It was actually a neighbor. The full name of the band is Henry Huffnagel and the Keep It Downs. And he's my next door. He's across the street at where I live and play at Toby Hill all the time in Clarion. And he called the cops on us so many times that my bass player at the time, Josh Neff, was like, just jokingly, called us Henry Huffnagel and the Keep It Downs. And I'm like, that is our name.
Yeah.
Stuck. Done. And as far as like our sound, we're a little too loud sometimes, so it fits,
Is he a friend now?
Henry
Is he a fan?
Huffnagel's dead.
Okay. It's kind of like the Skinner story, right?
Yeah. So we just go by the Keep It Downs now, just out of respect.
Okay. Wonder what he thought of that when he was alive.
I hope it didn't contribute, but we don't know.
Okay. Well, I love your sound. You describe yourselves as psychedelic rock with roots in blues, folk, funk, and metal. I hear that in there.
Well, it's honestly, the mix is, it's whatever you got. It's a small town, and these guys, I love them to death, and that's kind of what you're stuck with. He was actually a drummer for a metal band, and we're like, no, you're playing bass for us now, and it fits, for some reason it works. And
gives it a different flavor.
Yeah, I think it does, yeah.
It's kind of like Grateful Dead.
They were all had a lot of different flavors there too,
When was the moment you actually thought that was going to work? I mean, you probably start out completely different, huh?
Well, I've been doing this for a really long time, and I had a drummer before, and it was just a two-piece. And there were times like at shows where Brandon would be there and he'd get up on the drums and we'd just jam out, and I knew like back then that like I ever needed somebody, he was there, and I've been working with Caleb at his studio for the longest time. He knows my songs. He's recorded them. He's listened to them 1,000 times. So it just was
probably more than most.
Yeah. So it made sense,
Well, I was checking out the drum work, the artwork on your drum, on the bass drum. That is some crazy, that almost looks like AI stuff, but I know it's not.
Shout out to Chloe Bowden. That was actually tempera paint on the drum head.
Wow.
And it turned into neon confetti one night because the drum got a little close to the microphone and it hit and it just literally shattered everywhere. Sacrificed that one, but it was really cool. The artwork, I have some stuff for you. We got like the Rocket Girl and stuff. And I think because I've had a couple artists work with us, and it always seems to be like this, space, technology looking, because
trippy.
Because we, sure. Because we're definitely gear nerds, like there's, if you come to our show, you're going to see a lot of buttons and knobs, and I think that reflects in the art too.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
You.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. It looks like it could be a pretty cool mascot. Your logo looks like a weird trip through space. Would you say that your music is the same, or?
I would say it's definitely a mix of a lot of things. And if we'll give you an album here whenever we drop it.
Okay.
And you can listen for yourself, because like that really meant it. Like whenever there's all those different influences, there's we've got like the psychedelic space rock side, and we definitely had to have a folk side too, and we want the art to reflect that. So it's still, everything's still in the works as far as like album art and stuff. But it definitely, that's kind of the theme,
Obviously, you're very creative. Musically, artistically. So this probably consumes a lot of your time.
I mean, Less than you think, because we all have real jobs.
Yes.
You know, I think that's why it's taken us 15 years to drop an album, you know, because, you know, we've been working hard.
So you're getting close then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
it's tracked. We just gotta do the mixing.
Yeah, we're mixing and we're mastering down to tape. So we got to get our old crusty tape machine working right. So.
Well, I heard you have your own studio, right?
Yeah. Shed Sounds. That's Caleb's place out there in Limestone.
You probably help a lot of other bands with your studio. Is that?
Yeah, I've recorded a good handful of the local bands, and then also quite a few metal bands out of Pittsburgh area come up.
Awesome. So I don't know. I can't imagine the editing, and I mean, do you do that too, or do you just?
Yeah, I do tracking, mixing, mastering.
That kind of stuff will drive you crazy. It would drive me crazy.
My wife and kids crazy. I love
hearing it over and over and over. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So you have your own studio. So are you open to any local bands in the area if they're listening?
Yeah.
They need a little help from you, because I know there's a lot that they do it on their own. They might need some direction out there.
Yeah, I'm always down to teach people, or if you need me for tracking or mixing or whatever. Find me on Facebook, shoot me a message.
Okay, so you've got your own Facebook page for your studio too, right?
Yeah, it's just Shed Sound Studios.
Shed Sound Studios, okay. What about live shows? Now, you do weddings, you do parties, you do Toby Hill Bar.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of that.
Yeah. Yep. What's the weirdest and wildest, most unforgettable gig you've ever played in your...
I think the last time we were at the barn, that was whenever we had George Hilf on keys and my friend Langston Kelly, he was playing sax and flute, and that was, I mean, it may not have been weird or wild or anything, but the music was absolutely incredible, and
one of those nights.
We try to get back to there
that
every
feeling
time we
again.
play, you know, yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's talk about the band. I think we should have already mentioned. Okay, tell us about your band. Who's in it and who does what?
Well, right now we're just three-piece. Every once in a while, Langston will come up and he'll play sax and flute or keys and stuff with us. But for pretty much a three-piece band, it's me, Will, and Caleb Harmon here. He's the wizard behind the mixing desk, and Brandon Bowser is the drummer. And I honestly it's so much fun, and these guys are so much fun to play with that I wouldn't train them for anything in the world.
So who are your influences? You're the vocalist, right?
Guitar and sing. Yeah. Growing up, I was kind of like a metalhead, I guess. I liked a lot of punk rock. My favorite band is probably Radiohead. So they're pretty weird. I will say the Grateful Dead definitely hit me. Like the whole story of the band and who's in the band and how they work together. And but on the other hand, I really like the Flaming Lips too, and that seems like they have the same kind of chaos with their story too. And I just that kind of stuff. But musically, I think the Pixies probably hit me the hardest. Yeah. Loud, quiet, loud. And you'll see that you'll hear it in our music too.
Well, I like your vocals. I mean, I know you're influenced by the Dead, and your music reminds me of that with metal infused into it, but your vocals are, I think, what make the band,
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah, because it's different, than Dead, Jerry Garcia.
Sure, yeah. I think
you're a little bit grittier.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of influence in the 90s there,
Yeah, the alternative.
In high school, we had a cover band, and we did a lot of like Alice in Chains and Godsmack and stuff like that, and Stone Temple Pilots and Pearl Jam, and if you listen to the vocal styling back then, and it was kind of I'm not saying I'm mimicking it, but I definitely was back then, and I think it just kind of stuck.
You don't, but you don't sound like anybody.
Well,
you know
thanks.
what I mean? So, so I think it's very cool. Do you use visuals in your shows? Psychedelic visuals?
I like I said, with the buttons and knobs, I mess with modular synthesizers. I also have a couple video synths, and my favorite move whenever we're doing a long night in a garage somewhere is I'll get on my video synthesizers, and I have these balloons that you can blow up to 6 feet diameter, and I'll shoot the projection at the balloons. So they're all fish-eyed and crazy looking.
Wow.
And the synthesizers dance to the music, and I've even set it up to the point where people can come up and turn knobs and play with
interactive,
it too.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's my ultimate goal, is to because the people that come to our shows love us, and they also know our music very well. So to get them to come up and start turning knobs for changes and on beat and stuff, it's a whole new element,
Well, talk about your fans. Have you ever had a moment when a fan said or did something that made you step back back and say, "Whoa!"
Absolutely, it was one of the late nights. I forget what show it was, but I was talking to my buddy Kelso, and he said, man, you're my favorite band I've ever seen live," and it literally made me cry.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's the greatest compliment right there.
Yeah, it was badass.
Well, I was looking at your Facebook page, and you do have quite a following. It's very, and they're local, or
I think that's there's people that have seen us in a lot of different places. As far as like local fans, we have 12 of the greatest human beings in the world that come to our shows.
Yeah?
We're not going to pack the house, but like the people that come to see us, they absolutely love hearing us play. And I think that's worth more than anything.
Yeah. And if you happen to walk in, you're going to walk in on a party of 12.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We know how to get down.
All right. So which one are you picking to represent the whole vibe? Who inspires the weirdest element of the band?
It's a team effort, I think. I think it's a team effort. Yeah, and I think the most inspiration we get is from weird gear, weird pedals and stuff. Because honestly, you start writing something, you kind of hit a plateau where everything sounds the same. Put a weird delay on it, and you're going to do something different.
Okay, sci-fi kind of stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
Absolutely.
You've got the album coming out. It's already mixed and ready to go, but
It's tracked. We
tracked.
We got to master it, and we got to put it. We're using two old tape machines, and we're gonna add some old school crustiness to it. Yeah, and that like old tape
clicks and pops.
Well, the saturation and that weird. That's what we're looking for before we master it down, because with like all the crazy sparkles and the sci-fi noises, I think it's gonna be a cool juxtaposition to put that on tape and have like some old crusty hiss going too.
All right. Well, how about this? If you could open for any band, whether they're, past or present, who would it be?
Oh,
who would you share the stage
with? No question. The Plums at my house.
A house show, yeah.
Yep. They were my favorite band I've ever seen in my life. They're out of Philly. They don't exist anymore, but I love you guys. Shout out to Jer and Ian and the boys.
They're listening, right?
I sure hope so.
How about you, Caleb? You've shared the stage with anybody?
I have no idea.
Come on. There's got to be a list of.
I'm a big fan of Tool, but I don't think we'd go over well at a Tool show.
Sure, but
I'd
you'd be too happy. That'd be cool. Okay, how about this? Finish the sentence. The Keep It Downs are best experienced when.
You want me to finish the sentence, but I'm going to act like it's a question. I'm going to say the Keep It Downs are best experienced in a garage after 1 a.m.
Okay, after the party's over. Yeah. All right. Where can people follow you, hear your music? I would imagine you'd have an internet following.
We kind of finish each show with, if you like our music, delete your social media and smash your cell phone.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to drop an album on vinyl real soon, but like we've been talking about whether we want to put it on Spotify because, but I don't know. It just,
it gets
much
there.
About Spotify. We're not going to make any money from it.
Right.
Like they're kind of douchebags. So we're just going to do it old school,
Okay. Yeah. Local support. That's what it's about. Yeah. Get out there and check them out. So any shows coming up that you want to plug now?
Saturday at Toby.
Saturday at Toby, baby.
Is it every Saturday?
Yeah. It's this Saturday. And then what do we got? June 14th. Is that Over the Mountain?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
BarageFest.
Yeah, and then BarageFest. The poster's right there.
You want to talk about BarageFest? Now we've got Eric Lemon in here and Ian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eric, you were the one who actually reached out to me for bringing in the Keep It Downs.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah. Are they good buddies of yours or what?
Yeah. They've been with me since the beginning.
Okay. Well, they're going to be at BarageFest. Let's talk about that. How did it start? You told me a little bit, but tell our listeners.
Okay, everybody remembers just how fun the year 2020 was.
Right.
Especially the first half. Mm-hmm. Everything was shut down from the COVID, and I actually built a bar in my garage.
Okay, to get through it.
Yeah, hence the Barage.
Okay, all right.
And I've always been an avid concert goer, and every year I can go as few as 3 or 4 shows or as many as 10, 15 shows.
Locally?
No, all levels.
Okay, all of them.
And
so that stopped.
That year, one by one, they started canceling. So I was just sitting there with a couple of my friends, and I'm like, screw this. Why don't we throw our own show? Because at that point, things were starting to open up a little bit.
Right.
They were allowed outside gatherings of 300 people or so.
We figured it out, yeah.
So we took a couple of weeks, planned it out, reached out to some people, these guys included, and that's how it was born.
Wow. So you were so hungry for live music. You brought it to your garage.
And believe it or not, that first year, I mean, it was a train wreck as far as organization. We ended up going to like 3 o'clock in the morning. We had sound issues, but it was lightning in a bottle. Everybody was just so ready to play and to experience something normal again.
That's awesome. What a great story. Wow. Bar and garage equals barrage. I always thought it was like a war thing.
No, it's where it comes from.
It's to benefit all the Somerville
the
fire
local
department.
The very first year we did it, it was Corsica.
Oh, okay. So you help other fire companies.
Well, no, from Somerville has an awesome facility. It's a memorial park with a big stage.
Right.
And so that's why we moved it there. But the first year, I lived like 100 yards from the Corsica Fire Department. And the reason why we decided to donate all the money to these fire departments, all of us were suffering during COVID.
Yeah.
Just think about these volunteer fire departments. They completely depend and rely on their bingo, their dinners, and they were completely shut down. Nothing.
Right.
So that's why we decided to donate to the fire company and just have continued to do so.
Well, you've actually made enough money to, build your stage.
Yeah, last year we had a lot of sponsors that stepped up and helped us out, and the fire department itself. And we put about $8,000 back into our stage. We doubled its size.
Which is great for the Keep It Downs and bands like them, huh? Nice.
Yeah, we
nice
redid
venue.
all the electric, built a drum rise for the drummers. So, yeah.
All the bands volunteer, too, to benefit the fire departments. Well, that's very cool. So you've got BarageFest coming up again this year, 2025, right?
Yeah, it is. July 25th.
Okay.
25th and 6th.
Yeah.
No, 26th.
25th and 26th.
Yeah, 25th, 26th.
So how do you get all these bands? I mean, it's like a page full of bands.
Believe it or not, these last couple years, that's the part that I hate the most about BarageFest is trying to book the show. Because the last couple of years, we have just been overwhelmed by people that want to be part of it.
We're full.
And which is flattering in itself. And I hate to tell people no.
We can only...
there's only so much room, and if it was up to me, it'd be a week long and everybody would play.
Yeah. Ian, you want to talk about what, if anybody's coming to BarageFest, what they can expect, or, there's lots of camping. You can't stay, right? It's an overnighter.
Absolutely. It's a weekender. It's a great sense of community. Positive camaraderie. I mean, you get live music, but the whole it's one gigantic party. But it's not crazy. You know what I mean? Like in the sense of like.
Okay, we don't have to be afraid.
No. You can bring your kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, it's family friendly.
Cool.
Yeah, it's exactly.
How do you and Eric? How did you guys get together?
I play in a band called Easy Tiger.
Oh, okay.
And so we were invited to play the second BarageFest, and which we did, and had a great time, and were impressed with all of it, and had enjoyed it so much it became. And then we were asked to come back the following year, and we were like, yes, we will,
right, of course.
And it quickly became one of our favorite events to play and to be a part of, because everything, and we Keep It Downs and a lot of the other bands
for friends for years.
Yeah, for years.
So it's like a reunion for all you guys.
We record with Caleb. So,
okay.
But that album's out. Go check it out.
Yeah, please, thanks.
Well, we'll have to get you back on with the rest of the band if you.
That'd be great. Yeah,
I think I've talked to you before, Easy Tiger, but that was a while back.
Yeah, we've been around for a while.
Okay.
How this came to be, though, how I came to be involved with BarageFest was, it was something that I'd been thinking about the last year or two, and Eric and I, became friends and always stayed in touch, and then it was actually last year on Sunday, I just finally vocalized, I made it known, like, hey,
you want to help?
Would like to be a part of this, however I can,
Right.
And Eric was very receptive.
I'm sure he's. Thank God, huh?
Yeah, we work together, always trying to make it better or give more to it, do all that we can because it deserves that kind of care.
Right. That's very cool that you guys, give your time, give your music for free.
It's a good cause.
Yeah.
And it's a good time.
It is great. All right. So it's coming up in July, BarageFest. Where can they get tickets? If they are they available yet, or how does that happen? Is it on?
Yeah, we you can go to Toby Hill and Clarion.
Spots Music
Okay.
here in Du Bois.
Okay.
Main Street Revolution in Brookville is a throwback record store.
Oh, the record store. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The Bear Claw.
Okay.
Right outside Reynoldsville.
Yes.
And the Bermuda Horror Lounge in Brockway.
Okay.
We all you can buy our weekend passes. They're normally priced $30. But if you get them before BarageFest, it's going to save yourself $5.
Okay.
If you wait till the day of the show, you're paying $30 at the gate.
All right.
So right now, if you go to any of those locations, it's $25 for the whole thing.
And you're all booked up with bands, so
Yeah, and we have 26 bands, so you do the math. You're getting less than $1 a piece.
Awesome. So coming up July 25th and 26th. All right. Well, I'm sure I'm going to be talking more about BarageFest.
So thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot, guys. Keep It Down's coming in for the off the record on my podcast, and Eric and Ian from Easy Tiger talking about BarageFest.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep up the good work. This is good stuff. I mean, I just can't believe how you guys give of your time for free, like that. For like 2 days.
It's very worth it.
Yeah. All right.
The one thing I would like to throw in, I'm going to tell anybody right now, if you come to BarageFest, I guarantee you it'll be the most fun you've ever spent $25 on in your life.
$25. You can't beat that. Cannot beat that.
I'll second that.
To camp too? Camping a little
is
more?
an extra $10.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's still not bad.
Yeah, for 3 days.
Are you talking RVs or what?
Anything you want.
Yep.
Tent,
Yep.
RV. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very
you
cool.
name it.
Very affordable.
However you like the camp.
All right. And maybe bring a little extra cash to buy merch from the bands and so forth, right?
Yeah, food,
Yeah.
merch.
Right. All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming in and talking to me on Off the
Thank you
Record,
so much
guys.
for doing this for us.
we're gonna go out with Underground. Is that okay with you?
Oh yeah, that's great. You like that one?
I do. Can you tell us about the song?
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's
Having on a flash drive.
I mean,
Oh, thank you.
you can kind of take your own meaning with it. Like honestly, like if you ever like a couple like Paul Simon songs, they're just like stream of consciousness, just like words that
Okay.
kind of fit together. You
All
know?
right, yeah.
And I remember this is one of the few songs I wrote at night, and I was sitting by myself in my apartment, just like bang, like hit me, and I'm just like writing fast as I can write, as the words can hit the paper, and my cousin or the boyfriend walks in the door, and I was like, stop, I'm like, and he's like, are you doing what I think you're doing? And I like finish it, boom, and I played it for them, and they were just like, did you just do that right now? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool, and like as far as what it means. I mean, good luck, like. But that's where it came from.
Yeah, it just happens. Huh?
Yeah.
You were just possessed for a little bit.
Yeah. I've written a song or two in my sleep. Yeah.
That is so rock and roll. That's awesome. Okay, Underground it is, and follow them on. Well, if you find them on Facebook out there, but you just got to go see the shows, right?
Yeah, come see us play.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big thanks to everyone who joined me today on Off the Record. To Eric Lemon and Ian Wuldov from the BarageFest team, and to Will and Caleb from the Keep It Downs for giving us a front row seat to their creative chaos and community spirit. And if you're in a band with original music and you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, send me an email at sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. That's sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. I'd love to hear what you're working on. BarageFest is coming up fast, so follow them on Facebook for updates and the full lineup, and make sure you follow the Keep It Downs. They've got a new album coming and a live set that you don't want to miss. So to close out, here's one of their tracks that hits all the right notes. This is The Underground from the Keep It Downs.
Call these stop beats seem to me when we've seen it all. These city walls, they're bound to fall. Talk that revolution style, well, it's been a while. So I think I'll just get down and crawl. Speak at ease with decently complacency. You'll all just be all the same to me. what you mean.